to the Landedkiller show. Today is more of a information video here. Basically, I noticed that there is a thread that was locked today because of the San Diego. Pretty much. Oh, let me go back to it. Look at me already screwing up on video because I'm so tired. Here's the gist of it. San Diego getting another nerf. It's basically like in Atlanta here. This is what it looks like pretty much. Let's see if I can pop it open in a tab. You can see it pretty much just looks like an Atlanta tier 8. Here. Giving it here. These are the old stats. It has FAA, damage control, main battery levels, hydroacoustic. They made this limited now instead of unlimited, and the original reload was, let's see here, duration. I'm having a hard time finding it. See that your velocity is slower than what Atlanta can do. Okay, so the initial reload time was actually 8.5. It was when it had unlimited MRB. And let's see what they're moving to. Basically, they're nerfing it to. First, they do a nerf from. First, they nerf the sap shells it has. They nerf it to 5 to 5.25. Then they nerf it again to 5.5 seconds. I think they're trying to base this nerf around the Sejong tier 9 Pan-Asian cruiser, which I'll show in a minute. We'll get to that in a minute. So basically, let's kind of go through this thread where Mouse is comparing everything. Atlanta, damage per minute. Set a lot of fires, and then we go to San Diego, which doesn't have the ability to have HE shells, so it don't have SAP and AP, so it can't set fires. See that this is before nerfs, this is after nerfs, and we can see that we're pretty much doing less damage than the Atlanta does. So we get more damage with MRB, which is stupid. The damage should be somewhere a little higher than Atlanta's, but not super high, of course. Basically, San Diego's biggest weakness is not able to set fires. It only fires armor piercing and SAP, which already makes it weak. Trying to make a mini Austin essentially tier 8. So the shows are really pitiful. 5.5 go to 11.4, which is next month's update. Welsh is not happy. 10% for Atlanta. Keep in mind that you don't have 300 or high explosives. It's really a nerf premium. Well, they already have nerf spawn for not a new switch. See, this is Wargame, they just make no sense. Versus powerful. Zero lane confirmed, but no zero lane San Diego. Okay. I'm a little tired because I'm recording this right after the live stream I did earlier today. Venezia can just fire sap and it'll destroys easily. Go down here, and then Boggsy shows up and basically says, I am locking this thread. San Diego had to balance shifts based off performance. Feedback to clear for 9. There's just comment, thumbs up. This vertical is fine. Restart that as a person comment. Factor in ballistics. Well, that's funny because it actually is worse flight time. So we'll look up to the other side. Okay, we'll look at the ballistics. Boggsy. Look at that. 9.2, 8.12 on Cleveland. James Pictures. 8, 4. Go to tier 8. Has a little bit more impact speed. That's what I think he's getting at here, is that the impact speed's faster. here. Plus drag, so the shells are should be more accurate shells if I'm reading this correctly. Should be able to hit a little harder. You're gonna get to the target faster. This is interesting. Oh. They're just giving us here impact angles. The impact angles much better than the other ones. Ricochet. Let's see, ricochet. Some comments. 6, so it actually is more. And I wonder if this is off the armor piercer snapshot. This is probably off the snapshot. See that we're gonna have faster. It's gonna hit a little. It's gonna go a little faster when it flies. It's gonna have less drag, so the shell's accurate. Bugs are trying to do here. I don't think this thread should have been closed like this though. It gives the impression that Origin is not listening. Here, see that we got a bunch of dev stuff going on here, a lot of buffs, French. I just send you everything. I'm gonna guess that the nerf is happening because it can fire very accurately, and that's why the nerf is very accurate. It makes no sense. Buster French for some reason. And just tequila. Show you a kilo real quick. It's right here. Italian stir. HP and HP. Okay. Oh, that's the question. Fast. Yeah. This is get everybody riled up. Century and stuff. So this is essentially what you have is the shells are harder to hit with Atlanta, and or the new one is going to be able to hit harder. So the closest comparison I can get to San Diego is probably Sejong right here. It's pretty similar to this ship here. 6X1.7s. It's very similar to Sejong with San Diego. Oh boy. We can't forget about Flint here as well. But yeah. Okay, the closest gameplay comparison I got is Atlanta here. I'll pull Atlanta out for you guys because I know it's going to be a while before I get another video out. Pull Atlanta out for you. I'll show you what I mean. Shells being less accurate with Atlanta because they float more. In San Diego, the shells aren't going to float as much. You're going to hit the target, and that's what I think Bogsy was trying to get at. The shells are going to hit harder and faster than the Atlanta. She was tired of having to deal with the constant threads about it, is my guess. Alright. One last hurrah that I am going to be done recording for today. Costco sparkling water. That's what I got sent. Atlanta you mostly fire HE, but with San Diego it's going to be sap shells and AP. I'm gonna try playing with armor piercing with this for a match, and we're gonna get as close as we can to how San Diego's gonna feel like. I don't have MRV, so I can't exactly replicate things, but pretty much get close to how it's gonna play with by only playing with armor piercing. So you're gonna see how handicapping this is. I'm not gonna be able to hit much of anything with just the armor piercing. The original idea for San Diego was unlimited main battery reload booster at 8.25 seconds. People didn't like that idea. They spoke out, so they changed it. I was just trying to get them to change it again. Not looking at how fast the shells are going in that chart there, which you didn't really get a chance to respond, to be fair. I don't think it should have been cut off like that. They should have let the discussion continue for a while, then cut it off. I think they're tired of all the hate they're getting over these separation from camo changes, honestly. Which nobody asked for. Hide it behind, oh, you can sit there and keep your bonuses. Change the camo, but we're going to change the entire system on you. And I'm just like, what? I'm really not for this change. Who knows what's going to happen on that end. Still got to sit here and finish up the We Crashed series there on the Apple TV. And I've got a Moon Knight should hit by Wednesday of next week. We'll have that up. I'll probably have We Crashed ready on Killer Films. I'm gonna see how hard this is just to get the hits on with just using armor piercing shells alone. This is how it's gonna feel to play San Diego, except it's gonna have saption. Look at how hard it is just to hit your target. Without high explosive, without being able to draw on a high explosive really much, PM didn't land on tier 10. Just look at this, I can't even hit anything. I hit destroyer. Granted, I might still be able to damage destroyers and stuff. I'm not going to be able to hit no battleship like this. Advantage to HE shows you can hit battleships, SAP shows can't hit battleship. You're going to be really limited what you can actually hit. Look at how many ricochets I'm just getting just by trying to use the armor pieces. Granted, it's going to be able to hit a lot more armor than Atlanta, but still. It's going to be similar to what you're going to get with San Diego. But I'm telling you probably shouldn't buy it. Let's do some drastic changes. I wouldn't be getting San Diego. It needs to be changed. The reason why I'm even doing any damage because this is Cleveland. Try to fire armor piercing these battleships. Nothing. I'll dodge it. Just demonstrating how useless San Diego is going to be. To do something different about it and stop nerfing the sap shells. I can understand with flight time being how it is, how they're going that way. I'm not giving the option to use 3 different kinds of shells. It'd be really game. Have it use SAP shells and Chi shells. I don't want to do that because I don't want it to run around and be a cancer on the game, I guess, like Belfast. That not many of my shells went through. Essentially the experience on San Diego minus that main battery reload booster and tap shells, pretty much. Those just aren't going to go through. Ricochet. Kind of seeing how useless this is going to be in tier 8. SAP shells, AP shells, that really does have radar at all. No radar. Radar at all. It's stupid. We're in the era of submarines now. Kind of need that. San Diego's just historically famous for its survival in battles. Battle of Guadalcanal. Somebody can tell me. Yeah. Honestly, they need to sit there and rethink their approach to this game and start listening to players on the separation of camel bonus and stop trying to nerf them. It's just getting ridiculous at this point. Wargame needs to listen to players. I'm just going to keep getting stakes. I don't care. I'm just going to keep buying steak. All that money I would have given Wargame, I'm just going to keep buying steak and keep buying other stuff. Already did it this week. Steak got nice Merlot. Like, I'm not buying these containers. You're pissing me off with this camera change. The only way they're going to listen to us at this point is closing our logs. The only way you're going to get them to listen is we'll see what happens. Look how kind of useless this is. Granted, I think it does have torpedoes, so I guess I'll watch some here. It's really gimped ship in San Diego. I'm gonna have a hard time keeping up with tier 8, and this is tier 7 that we're playing this in. It's gonna have a hard time. Sometimes armor piercing can be effective, but still, I think San Diego is going to be one that's going to go down in history books. This is me basically using armor piercing the whole match to simulate what San Diego is going to be like. There's how it's going to probably be like with San Diego with Atlanta. So, hope you guys speak out with your wallets. That's all you can do at this point. Wargame is going nuts. With all these changes, they're nerfing the economy and all this separation of camels from bonuses. You're getting less value. Anybody who tells you anything different is sugarcoating the truth. And that's what all these guys are going to tell you. Oh, the new system's good. The new system's good. It's not good. You're essentially getting a nerf of the new system. And San Diego, to me, seems like a nerfed Atlanta. Even seem worth your money or your time. So thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Hopefully nothing too stupid happens with Wargame this week, but we'll see. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video.